Oh, hi guys, how are we doing? Sorry, let me just get dressed. I was almost dressed and I was just faffing around. So I've got some people on early. So hi Kyle, thank you for joining me, mate, all the way in New Zealand, 2 a.m. in the morning. Thanks so much, buddy, for watching my little show and stuff. For those of you who don't know, Kyle, I met Kyle years ago in Bali. We spent a week together in Bali when I was backpacking around the world for a year. And I stopped off in Bali on the way through, met Kyle and a whole group of really nice people. We hung out for a week together in Bali, just surfing every day and chilling out on the beach. So it's great to hear from you, mate. I'm glad you are well and doing well. So thanks for joining me. And who else we got? Gareth Thomas as well. So hi, Gareth. Let me just get this right. Alex and Matilda from Robin Hood Primary say hello. So Alex and Matilda, thank you very much for joining me. I did a show for you last week. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry I didn't do the free lesson last Saturday. I was laying the floor in my kitchen on all the way through my downstairs, and it was like never done one of those floors before, and I just got adhesive everywhere and my hands were stuck together. It was awful. But yeah, that was all done. And then as well, a happy birthday. Kirsty and Scarlett are watching. If you want to see me a few times, Kirsty and Scarlett, thank you for joining me as well. Sorry, Frank's come for a bit of a look to see what I'm doing in the cabin, and then realised he can't get in. It's too cold outside. He's run away again. So Kirsty and Scarlett, thank you for joining me, and happy birthday. All right, we'll do you a special little trick a little bit later on. If I've got time, I'll squeeze that in as well. Some people clicking the little love and the like button for me. At the bottom of your screen, there is a like and a love button. You can see that on my screen if I press this button. Down here at the bottom of the screen, I'll just disconnect my phone. At the bottom, if you swipe that across, I'm saying you can see me, but I've disconnected my camera phone now, haven't I? Oh, useless, still on the thing. So yeah, if you hit those likes and loves for me, that's perfect. There we go, I'm back on. Hit the little likes and loves and all that sort of stuff. Likes, loves, happy faces, smiley faces, that really helps me out, get onto people's Facebooks. Otherwise people don't get to see this show, and I'm just doing it from my cabin for nobody. But we've got a few people on. We've got 10 people on so far, which is great. So thank you very much for joining me, guys, and hopefully we'll grab some more. So if you share it out on your pages, click the share button, click the love button, click the like button, drop me a comment, say hello. If you're watching with kids, please do let me know their name, just like Gareth has. So Gareth has let me know Alexis and Matilda are watching as well, so I know that you're here and I can say hello to your kids, because otherwise I've just got your adults' names on there that I say hi to. So Carl says, thanks, impressive beard, thanks mate. Yeah, it kind of makes up for the lack of hair. Basically it's you've got a full thick head of hair. I've got nothing, absolutely nothing. My Magic Mat Show logo, I'm having to get changed because it looks like my head's on upside down. You see my Magic Mat Show logo there, look? It's got hair and no beard. I've got to get it changed around. Right, okay, let's crack on with the show. So I'm teaching a trick today. It's a card trick. So every other week I do a card trick, and then every week... Oh, I'm going a bit jerky on my screen. I don't know if that's not the same on yours. Can I just check on there? Yeah, look... No, it looks all right, I'm a bit jerky on my screen, so let me just close down another couple of windows that I've got open that might be using some power. So get away of those, and hopefully you can see me okay a little bit better, but my processing seems to be a little bit slow. Wonder why that is. Not quite sure why. Never mind. Right, card trick I'm going to show you this week. It's actually in my Magic Masterclass. So if you've followed my pages and you've seen some of the stuff, I've got a Magic Masterclass on Udemy. I made a Magic Masterclass I keep saying years ago all the time. I should stop saying that phrase. So I made a Magic Masterclass when I got back from travelling that I would teach to people. And then I decided to video it all a few years back, and I put it all online on a website called Udemy, which is like online courses for doing magic tricks. So I put it all on there. And I got 500 students last week. So I got to 500 students, not just in the 1 week. It's been on there for a few years now. But I was around 100 students for ages, and all of a sudden over the past year it's jumped up to 500. So a bit of a celebration of that. I thought I'd show you a trick from my Beginners Magic Masterclass, but kids can do it as well. So you should be able to manage this with your kids as well. Okay. Cheers. Chris is on there as well. So Chris is on there. So Chris Kirk. So you just put that on there, Carl. Yeah, Chris is one of the other lads we met in Bali. Right. So here's the trick. It uses a deck of cards. The trick is called Feel the Pulse. All right. Feel the Pulse, and it's on, like I say, on that Magic Masterclass that I've got there online. I'm really pleased that it's got up to 500 people. So what you do, you get someone to choose out a card. They're going to choose a playing card, any card they like. Obviously, you're going to have to trust me for this because you're not here. There's only me here. So go through and choose out a card. anyone you want. What card would you like? Stop. Perfect. You stop there. That is your card. I'm not going to look. I'm going to look away. I've not got any fancy screen monitor at the side so I can see anything up there. But I'll show you that card so you can see it. We all got it? Excellent work. Good. And I'm going to just put that down on the table for now so that I can't touch it or see it or anything like that. That's not how the trick works. Right. I'm so sorry. I'm just distracted because my monitor on here that I can see of me is jerking really badly, and I'm hoping that the camera's all right. Can you just let me know that if your video's all right or if it's jerky? That's great. Just drop a little thing on the comments so I can see. Right. So that's your chosen card. I hope you remember it. I'm going to get you to cut the cards now. So normally I get the spectator to cut the cards and get you to put your card back on either pile number 1 or pile number 2. It doesn't matter, okay? In this case, I'm teaching the simple version. They'll put it back on this pile number 1. Get them to put the card back for me. They put it back. I'm going to put the rest of the cards on the top, just like this. So it's somewhere in the middle, all right? Now we're going to cut the cards and complete the cut. So we're going to mix the cards up. So I'll cut the cards onto the table and complete the cut. And we'll do the same thing again. So we'll cut again and we'll do the same thing again. So we've got our Gareth. Picture's all okay. Thanks, Gareth. It must just be me. It must just be my internal processor sort of doing the screen. I don't know why. I'll have to find out what's robbing the memory in a minute. But thank you for that. Right. So it's done. The cards mixed in there, all right? Now, I'm going to spread the cards out on the table. I've got a close-up mat here on the table that you can see. If you look, here's my close-up mat, my close-up pad. I'll spread the cards on here. It's nice and easy for me to spread. Spread all the cards out like this. Now, the trick's called feel the pulse, okay? Feel the pulse. What you're going to do is I'm going to take the person's hand like this and get them to hold their finger, my spectator, hold their finger over the top of the cards, all right? I'm then going to take their pulse with my hand, okay? So imagine the spectator, you're leaning out and you're putting your finger out over the top of the cards. I'm going to feel your pulse. Yeah, imagine that when you can actually hold somebody's hand. Mental. I know, it's crazy, but that's what's happening with this trick. So hopefully when everything's back to normal or people in your bubble, you can hold the hand and you can take their pulse. So you know when you put the 2 fingers, oh sorry, I'll show you, 2 fingers just here and you're taking the pulse. Same thing, you're just going to take hold of their pulse and over the top. I'm going to have to do it on myself because there's no one here. I'm a 37-year-old man sat in my cabin talking to myself. So take the pulse. I'm going to feel it over the top like this, all right? I want you to concentrate on your card. If you can see your card in the spread. Okay. I'm going to say the pulse is getting a bit stronger around here, around this end here. So what we'll do, I'm going to get rid of these cards. I don't think it's one of these, all right? I don't think it's one of those cards that you chose. I'll get rid of those, all right? They're out of the way. Let's do the same thing again, but this time I'm going to spread the cards out a bit more randomly on the table. Spread them out a bit more haphazard, okay? All right, and then I'm doing the same thing again. Take their pulse, feel around over where the card is. Okay, I think it's somewhere in this central cluster. So I'm going to get rid of these cards, get rid of all those. All right, so it's somewhere in there. And then finally, what I'll do is I'm going to lay these cards out on the table. The ones that we've got left. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3. I hope you'll be able to see those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's fine. Take their pulse now. I'm going to go over the top and narrow down to exactly what card it is. Okay, I think it's around here. I think it's about here. I think it's is it? And then I'll bring their hand down and put their finger on their card. Poof, just like this. The one card that they chose was the Joker. Yeah, I know. Thanks so much. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Ta. Thanks very much. Glad you enjoyed it. Thanks. Please tell me it was the Joker and it was correct. Punch that little love button, the like button, the share button for me if it was. Just so I can see the little loves and likes straight away, and then I can see the comments if we got it right. Please tell me we got it right at the Joker, because I don't know actually, because I didn't even peek the card to say. Is it right? Or did we get it right? Some loves, a thumbs up. Excellent. Good. We got it. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to teach you this trick. I'm going to teach how to do it. And basically, there's a massive difference, Professor Hoffman, there's a huge difference between knowing how to do a trick and knowing how a trick is done. Okay. Now, the thing is, if you watch these things, the reason that I take about 15-20 minutes to teach you a trick is because I'm interested in teaching you how to do a trick properly. I'm interested in teaching people that want to learn how to do magic tricks properly themselves. I'm not interested in teaching somebody the secret to a trick just for the sake of teaching them the secret, all right? That's really important, okay? I spoke to a gentleman from the Magic Circle the other day, and a lot of the Magic Circle thing is a closely guarded secret, so I talked specifically and said, this is what I do, is that okay? And Bob from the Magic Circle did say, yes, that's fine, because I'm teaching people that definitely want to learn a trick. If you're spending the time to do this, you're investing in learning learn the trick, I am allowed to teach you, which is fine. Okay, so here's the trick. Basically, they can choose any card they want. All I need to do, I don't know what their card is until I spread the cards out on the table. I don't know what it is until then. You might have seen a similar trick. I think I have a similar trick in like a proposition bet. That's on my Magic Masterclass as well. But this one uses something called a key card. The key card for me is this one here that's on the bottom. Mine is the King of Hearts, okay? That's the card. I know what it is. I don't know what their card is or what any other cards are. I know that card though, and that one's on the bottom of my pack. All right. Now, I did say it's okay for me to teach you this trick. I'm teaching you the most simple version. There are more difficult versions where I could shuffle the cards now. All right. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I could shuffle the cards now and I could still know what the bottom one was. If you can do that, you know a method for doing that, go for that because it looks fairer because you're shuffling the cards, okay? Otherwise, just let them shuffle the cards. When you take the cards back, just have a little look at that bottom card as you bring it back to the front. There's no heat on you. No one's going to guess what it is, or just gesture and look and remember it, okay? That's you can do that if you like, right? Now, you get them to choose a card. They can choose any one they like. So just go through the cards, get them to choose one out. So they take out a card, any one at all, and have a look at it, all right? Oh, it's a joker again. That wasn't intentional. I'll take the credit though. Yeah, okay, so they've got that card. They have a look at it. Remember it. Don't tell you what it is. All right. Now I don't need to know what this card is. What's important is I know that my key card is the King of Hearts, and I know it's on the bottom. Okay. So they look at this one. They remember that one. They don't need to know what the other card is. All right. That goes on the table, stays in their hand normally. Now you ask them to cut the cards into two halves. We're being nice and fair. We're not cutting them themselves and saying put the card back there. We're just being really fair. And this is the easiest way to do it. Okay, this is the nicest way to do it. Sorry, the easiest way to do it. You can ask them to cut them from there and put them on the table, or you can ask them. This is a good way of doing it. Take about half the cards from me and put them on the table. So they take about half the cards, put them on the table, and then you say, right, put your card on top. So they put their card on top. And now you're nice and natural going to drop these on top, all right? What that's doing is it's putting the King of Hearts directly on top of their card. So my key card that I know what it is goes directly on top of their card, all right? I don't need to know what their card is yet because I know the King of Hearts is there and I know the King of Hearts is on top of their card. There's nothing else I need to know at this stage, all right? So I now say I want to mix the cards. Now this in Magic, if we do cutting and completing the cut of the cards, this is not mixing the cards. It is, but it isn't. It's moving them round in a circle, but it's not shuffling them. Okay, you can't shuffle the cards here. What you can do is you can cut the cards and complete the cut, all right? And they can do that as many times as they like. They can do that until the cows come home. They are not gonna mess up the trick. The King of Hearts is always gonna be on top of their card, all right? The only situation it's not going to be on top of their card is if they cut to the King of Hearts, all right? That means, and the King of Hearts is on the bottom, that means their card is on top, all right? But the next time you cut it, the King of Hearts is going to be on top of their card, okay? All right, got it? Good, okay. Trust me on that, promise it always works. Now you're going to turn these over and spread them, all right? Now, if you turn them over and you see your key card there, then you know their card is the top card, okay? And then you can do another trick. You can just say, you turn it over, you see that there. So tell you what, you've cut these, you've shuffled them. Let's make it jump to the top. And then their card jumps to the top, and that's your trick finished, all right? But if it's not the King of Hearts there, you carry on with our trick, okay? Now, spread the cards out on the table. So you spread them out on the table. If you've got a tablecloth or something like that that works really well. I've got this like I say, close-up mat. This one's from a company called TCC. It's particularly nice. So hi Begonia, thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining our little thing. Begonia is the science teacher that I used to work with at Carlton when I took there. Okay, so you're looking now, you're going to take their finger and you're going to take the pulse, right? Now you've got all the time in the world now as you're running their hand over the top just to look for your King of Hearts. Now I don't know how well you can see it on this little camera here, but the King of Hearts is there. Can you see? And I've gone across. You can see this a lot easier in real life than you can on screen. If I bring it up to show you. See the King of Hearts is there. Now, the card that I want, their chosen card, is the one below it. It's the one on the face side of the King of Hearts. So you can see there's my King of Hearts. The one on the face side is the Joker. So I now know that their card was the Joker. All right? Does that make sense? Are you with me? Okay, I can forget about the King of Hearts now. I now know their card's the Joker. So I feel the pulse, I go over the top, and I say, oh, it's somewhere around here. It's somewhere around these cards here. So what I'll do is I'll get rid of these, and I'm just going to get rid of some that side, get rid of some that side, and I'll leave myself a bunch of cards in the middle. All right? So I'm leaving myself this bunch of cards. Now, I'm now going to destroy the evidence. All right, I'm going to destroy the evidence. So the King of Hearts is next to the Joker. I'm just going to say, I'll spread these out. I don't need that King of Hearts anymore. Okay, we'll mix these up. You can even get them to give them a mix-up for you if you like. All right, destroying the evidence. It doesn't matter that the King of Hearts isn't any of the Joker because I already know it's the Joker. I've just looked. Okay, you with me so far? Then take the finger. I go over the top and I say, oh, it's somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere around there. Let's get rid of those. And I'm whittling it down to about 5, 6, 7 cards, something like that. I got 8 last time. I didn't need that many, but yeah. Then spread these cards out on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Okay, they're spread out on the table, and I put the cards somewhere in the middle, like it's there. Look. Take the pulse, and I always say, oh, okay, I'm getting a strong feeling here, and it just so happened to be the King of Hearts. Try and get rid of that one at some point, but it doesn't really matter. No one's going to follow it. I'm getting a strong feeling here. Oh, it's somewhere around here, and I always go for the one next to their card, so they think I might have got it wrong. And I bring their hand down. Now, as I bring their hand down, no one's going to be really like rigid and solid. As I bring their hand down, I bring it towards, like in this case, the 5. But as I get closer, I just move it over the top and put it down onto the thing and say, oh, you're really strong there with your pull towards that. Must be the Joker. Was it the Joker? And then you acting like you thought it was the 5 until that last second, bang, there it is. It was the Joker. And then they get it as being the Joker. Right? Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Has anyone got any questions? Hit me a question. If you have a question, please do ask it now, because otherwise I can't answer it later. Well, I can do, but then it's not while you're watching it, and it defeats the object of me doing these live. So if you ask me a question now, I can answer it for you. I'm just going to pull these across here, and then I'll bring that. Let's drop those sound effects a tiny bit, because I don't want to deafen you when we do this last bit when I'm talking. Bring that down, bring that up. Okay. Cool. Right. Any questions at all, or have you all got that? Are we all good? Any questions about magic? It's a bit... sorry, I've just seen your thing, Kyle, so it's a bit faulty, not too bad. Yeah, excellent, thank you. So, yeah, any questions at all, please do ask me a question. I will feel free to answer that question. So, you got it wrong, Kirsty. Kirsty, if you got it wrong, hang on, let me stop that. Hang on, I need to help. Okay, if you got it wrong, Kirsty, it's basically... just because you won't have looked at, I bet you've not looked on the right side of the card. Okay, so I'll just go along with it again. We'll let you off, Kirsty, because it's your birthday. I bet you've not looked on the right side of the card. So all you're doing, let's get set again. I'll just quickly go through it again for you. Make sure your key card's on the bottom. Like I say, you can just remember it. Let's just remember the Ace of Spades for me for this one. All right. They choose a card out, any one they like. They take a card. They look at it, they remember it, okay? So in this case, the 5 of Spades, that's there. They're remembering that card. The Ace of Spades, that's my key card. That is on the bottom. Sorry, I'm just going to keep a track of who's chatting here. Oh, cheers, Kyle. Looking forward to it. Why can I see your comments on there? I can't see them on my screen. There you go. Okay, so I can see them on my phone. Can't see them on my screen. So they've chosen the card. Ace of Spades on the bottom. Hold these cards and get them to cut half of those onto the table. They cut half down onto the table. That's not changed the Ace of Spades. That's still on the bottom. Get them to put their card back on top of that half. They put it back on top. Now you take these cards where your Ace of Spades is. Don't show it to them, but drop those on top. Okay. Now, it's a bit like a mic drop, wasn't it? Now, when you've done that, you can, oh, hi Sadie, sorry I missed you joining us there, and Sam as well. So hi Sam, hi Sadie, thank you for joining us. You watch the kids, Sadie, let me know and I can give them a shout out as well. Okay, and then likewise, Sam, if you watch with Tom, I can say hello to Tom. Hi Tom. Okay, so they cut these down on the table, cut and complete the cut, and then they do the same thing again. So they cut the cards and complete the cut. They do it as many times as they like to mix them up. They're not really mixing them up, as you know. We'll then spread these out on the table, and it's the one on the face side of your key card. So my key card in this instance is there. It's the Ace of Spades. It's the one on the face side of it. So in this case, the 5 of Spades, not the one on the back side of it, which is the 5 of Hearts. The one on the face side, in this case, the 5 of Spades. So hi, Paul. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for joining us, Paul. If you're watching the kids, let us know. Like I say, and I'll say hi to them as well. Yeah, so there you go. That one. So if you got it wrong, Kirsty, it's the face side. Yeah? Give it a practice, Kirsty and Scarlett. Hopefully you'll manage it. Okay, cool. Right. What trick can I do for Kirsty for a birthday? Oh, I know. We'll do a quick trick for Kirsty for a birthday. Then I've got to shoot off and get my lunch. It's a packed day today. I've got 5 shows in today, so lots and lots to do. Right, so let's do a quick quick trick for Kirsty. I'll put some music on and we'll do this trick. So if you played cards during lockdown, these are what playing cards look like. Oh, you've got it. Thanks, Kirsty. Excellent. Really pleased that you have. Thank you so much. You've got it. Nailed it. Right. So these are what the cards look like before they come out of the factory. Okay. So these are the unprinted. Oh, sorry. I'm showing the camera that's not there. Unprinted playing cards. They look like this. Okay. So this is what they look like before they come out of the factory. They are all blank. They're what's called factory blanks. They don't get printed yet. It's even a blank box. Look. Okay. Show you those. So these are all blank, and they're all blank on both sides, okay? So you can see them. Yep. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get Kirsty to choose a card, but obviously she's not here, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to just riffle down the side and get you to shout stop any way you like. Stop! Perfect! Excellent work, Kirsty. Oh, sorry, what am I doing here? Let me think. I've lost myself. Okay, so do it again. Kirsty, shout stop whenever you like. Stop! Perfect. Excellent work, Kirsty. Well done. You've chosen a card. It is... It's the 4 of spades! Excellent work. We're going to try and find the matching 4. The matching 4. Kirsty, shout stop wherever you like. Stop! Perfect. Oh, Kirsty, you know what? I don't know how you've done this. You've done... Sorry, let's do that again. I'm dropping on my cards over. Shout stop, Kirsty. Stop! Perfect. Oh, Kirsty, you found the 4 of clubs, the 2 matching 4s. That's absolutely phenomenal, Kirsty. Well done. The 2 matching 4s you found there. Perfect, spot on. They're not really 2 matching 4s. That was rubbish. This one says happy and this one says birthday in big letters across the front. Happy birthday, Kirsty. Oh, excellent. Right, well, happy birthday, Kirsty. I'm not going to sing. I'm a rubbish singer. Oh, thanks, Kirsty, shouting stop now at the it's a bit, the delay is like 20 seconds. I can't riffle for 20 seconds until it comes up and goes delay and so goes stop. So yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, hopefully you like your trick. There you go. Right, cheers guys. I'm going to love you and leave you. I will see you same time next week, 1 o'clock for our free magic lesson. It's not going to be a card trick next week. So what I do is every other week I do a card trick. The ones in between, the weeks in between, I do a trick with something random. So it could be anything in my cabin. If you've got a request for a trick, please do fire that over as well. Oh, and one more thing. I've because I did those 500 students for my course, what I've done is I've made a 50% off code. So it's usually $19.99. My course is you can get it for a tenner. So if you want to give someone a gift of my course for a tenner, there's a link in the comment section here. There's a link to get yourself that course, and it's valid for like 5 days. I think they're going to let you do it for so long, and it gives you 50% off. If you want to share that with anybody, they can get the course and learn magic. So that trick's in it, but along with a load more. I think there's like 17, 18 different tricks in it or whatever. They can learn them on there. Just click that link. The link is Zoom Magic, I think is the coupon code, but you don't need to put it in. If you press that link that's on the thing, you can find it on there anyway. Right, so cheers guys, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope I will see you all again next week. Yeah, like I say, if you've got any requests for any particular tricks you want to see or want to help with, do let me know and I can jump on and show you those. But otherwise, I will love you and leave you. Right, see you later. Bye.